fear, with girls hesitant to raise their hand in the classroom, is this going to follow them into not trying out for the soccer team, not signing up for that graphic design class, not applying for that internship, not putting themselves up for the promotion at work? Confidence is paramount in shaping the trajectory of our lives. So what leads to the confidence gap? Research says a couple of things: biology, life experience, and upbringing. So parents and guardians, they can actually help raise their daughters to create a buffer and prevent this confidence gap. And Andy is this buffer. So Andy is a free mobile app that targets millennial parents and skims the latest relevant research in raising confident, healthy, successful girls. It packages this content in millennial-friendly formats: 5-minute videos, podcasts, and articles, and it sends them in a weekly message, a text message style format that feels like a friend is texting you. It's approachable, it's easy, it's fun, and it integrates into a busy parent's lifestyle. Convenience is key for a busy parent. So who are we talking to? Well, we're talking to these busy millennial parents, but our main market is going to be millennial moms, and there are a lot of them out there, 17 million and counting. There are 1 million new moms entering the market each year, and they're not super happy with what's out there right now. 75% say they're not happy with how companies and brands are speaking to them. Well, Andy's going to be created specifically for these moms, so Andy's going to be for them. So who else is doing this? Well, there are a couple of other people publishing on this topic, but where they're missing the mark is that they're not targeting millennials, the people that are actually having kids at this point, and the people that are going to continue to have kids into the next decade. And they're also missing the mark where they're putting their content and how they're formatting their content. So I've talked about Andy as a free app and a content management system, but millennials and parents are also craving community. So the second part of Andy is also going to be a platform for facilitating community and events. So I was recently talking to a new mom. She was entering her maternity leave, and she was painting this picture of what she expected her maternity leave to be like and the reality. So she expected it to be this blissful time of bonding with her new baby, and in reality, she said she was spending her days alone at home, her words not mine, trapped with this tiny, strange human, changing diapers, poop, pee, and this baby was screaming, and she just was craving connection with somebody who she could actually talk to. So Andy's going to actually facilitate that community through monthly events and quarterly conferences. These monthly events and quarterly conferences will roll out in mid-market cities. A lot of brands just hit the big cities, the New Yorks and the LAs, but they never trickle down to Raleigh, Richmond, Nashville. But there are moms everywhere craving this connection. And the primary purpose of these events are to bring the brand and the personality to life through hands-on learning, facilitating that social connection, and doing programming for both the parents and the children alike. So a monthly event is a super accessible price point, and then the quarterly conference is going to be a little bit more expensive because it's big, it's bold, it's fun, it's an all-day extravaganza of workshops. And so this is what that looks like in one market, the potential. If you multiply that times 10, that's Andy taking over the Southeast. And if you imagine the impact that's going to make on a generation of young women, that's huge. So if you have any questions, we have opportunities for you to get involved, or if you just want to know why I picked the name Andy, please come see me in the back.
take a second, close your eyes. Imagine that you're a professor. You've been teaching for a few years. This is the first time you're going to be teaching online. You know how your students have interacted with your course in the past, whether that be through handouts, paper exams, or a physical book. You do not know how those students are going to interact with your content online. You can open your eyes now. So as a professor, you may face some problems in the online course space. So at the institutional level, people are dealing with low retention rates. Students who come to the university and stay. These are especially low for students of traditionally underserved populations. Now in your course, there may be hidden engagement trends going on that you haven't seen or you don't know about. Surface level data can't tell you some of these deep, time-specific trends. And then for people in here who use the learning management system or manage content on a learning management system, the data that you get is messy. It's big. It's hard to use. So one of my solution to these problems is Encompass. So Encompass is a learning analytics dashboard that focuses on student engagement in the online space. We clean messy data. The messy, hard, large, millions of lines, depending on how many students you have in your course. We take something that looks like this, your traditional data sheet that you can just scroll forever. We turn it into easy to read and analyze graphics, and we have chosen the form of bar graphs, something that we have seen since elementary school in math. They're easy to read, it's easy to use, and it's made especially for all instructors. Some of our features, we have the Explore feature where you're able to choose what data you want to visualize, whether that be a student population group, a certain course session, an exam period, or even a specific activity going on in your online space. And it turns that into easy to read graphs that you can share and analyze. We create custom reports. We allow you to break down the really large data sets you would get from a learning management system and pick only what you want to see. Again, class session, exam period, student subpopulation, and activities. You can favorite visualizations and reports to go back later. Or if your department head asks you for some research on your course, you can save them to deliver to them at semester meetings. And then we have resources for instructors. We're not just going to leave you out there to dry. We're going to help you with online trainings, how to use the platform, how to utilize the platform for positive impact, and even allow your institution to create their own online content for you where you work. We also have research articles summarized and linked for you to use on student engagement trends and how your best practices, essentially, of how to use Encompass and engagement data for positive impact. And then we have Community Showcase. So here, we're going to introduce you to your fellow instructors using Encompass. We're going to show you people that you can relate to on a professional level and how they're using Encompass to elevate their own online course content. Our market is growing. The numbers of students taking at least one online course in their post-secondary education has increased by 1.2 million students from 2012 to 2016. And this doesn't show any signs of stopping. While online courses have increased access to content, at Encompass, we want to help increase success of these students. So we're looking for support from you guys, whether that is mentorship, capital, or positive thoughts and affirmations. So if you want to ask any questions or want to provide any of the support, I'll be in the back showing my prototype. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Away.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Dinkins, and I'm founder of Questa College. 84% of low-income college students never graduate. To solve this problem, Questa College increases the college-going strategies and self-belief of underserved middle schoolers via a web-based simulation curriculum. I've developed and tested a prototype, and I'm currently 30% of the way finished with creating a curriculum. What I'll need next is $15,000 in order to have a minimum viable product built out, and I'll also need a chief technology officer to join the team. I come from a low-income background. I'm the first person in my family to go to college. So I fully understand the challenges and barriers that underserved students face on their path to a college education. My parents could not help me file the FAFSA or apply for scholarships. My guidance counselor was helping over 500 other students on their path to college. So she was not able to help me sign up for the appropriate classes to prepare for college, which is a major reason why it took me 6 years to graduate with my bachelor's degree. Now, although I overcame a lot of these barriers, many kids in my position do not. According to the National Center on Education Statistics, 84% of low-income college students never graduate. And there are 3 major reasons why, according to the College for America at Southern New Hampshire University. The first reason is economic stress. The second reason is a lack of a sense of belonging. The third reason, which Questa College will tackle, is inadequate college readiness resources. Now, in order to deliver adequate college readiness resources, we've got to target, research shows that we've got to target middle school students. Sorry, wrong slide. Actually, according to the ACT policy report, college readiness should begin no later than 6th grade. Now, according to the 2018 Digital College Access Report, there are 59 tools in this space. And the report reveals that there are major gaps in the market. Out of all these tools, 0 targets solely middle school students. Out of all of these tools, 0 target the middle of the road student. So you'll see that if a college access tool targets low-income students, then they'll target high-achieving students, leaving the middle-of-the-road students out to dry. Finally, all of these tools, none of them have an all-inclusive focus, meaning that these tools will focus on one isolated part of the college-going process, whether it's matching students with scholarships that fit them or matching students with colleges that fit them best. Questa College is a solution. Students build an avatar, and they help their avatar navigate their path from middle school to college graduation, encountering barriers along the way. This is a modular curriculum that consists of 8 different missions that last about 30 minutes each. This is perfect for school counselors who already have to deliver college readiness materials to their students. The customers for Questa College are Title I middle schools. Title I is the largest federally funded education program in the United States with a $15.8 billion budget. In order to be considered a Title I school, this school has to, at least 40% of the students at that school have to receive free or reduced lunch. The cost for this platform is $5 per student per year, which, according to customer interviews, is a competitive price. What we'll need next, the next step for Questa College is to have a minimum viable product built out. So that's why I'm asking for $15,000 to be able to work with a mobile app company called Lithios to make that happen. I'll also need a chief technology officer to join the team in order to truly execute the secret sauces of Questa College. Every child in America should be able to decide whether or not college is in their future based off of facts and awareness, not based off of myths or a lack of exposure. With an investment, Questa College will be able to pioneer a paradigm shift in the college access world. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my story. Imagine it, plan it.
Hola, buenas tardes. Me llamo Jason y soy el fundador de una empresa que se llama Compartimos. Compartimos es una página web que hace intercambios virtuales entre los estudiantes de los Estados Unidos y estudiantes de países hispanohablantes. Raise your hand if you understood what I just said. Okay, we've got a few people in the crowd. Did you know that half of the world's population can speak at least 2 languages? While here in the United States, our population is only 20% of our population is bilingual. We live in a growing globalized world in which international problems like climate change, access to clean water, and poverty require international solutions. Are we doing enough to prepare young Americans to not just communicate, but collaborate with students, with people of other countries and backgrounds? My name is Jason Strauss, and I am the founder of Compartimos. Compartimos is a web-based platform that connects dual language immersion students with students in Spanish-speaking countries. The platform pairs teachers based on their interests and location, and then provides a secure platform for students to communicate through asynchronous videos, messaging, and they also provides a forum for students to communicate to the global community. Once students have partnered with their schools and talked about their traditions, their cultures, and their daily lives, the topic shifts towards the Sustainable Development Goals, to the 2016 UN Sustainable Development Goals. These goals provide a framework for students to solve global problems and collaborate, and to think globally and act locally. But what exactly is dual language immersion? Dual language immersion, or DLI for short, is when schools teach 50% or 100% of the content classes in a second language. These programs have had really positive results. A recent study showed that these programs support English language learners, they develop bilingual students, and also DLI 8th graders outperformed non-DLI 8th graders by 22% on state reading tests. States are starting to catch on, and North Carolina is at the head of the pack, with over 130 DLI programs, 70 of which are in Spanish. While DLI has a promising future, there are still a couple of challenges that limit its growth. First and foremost is to provide authentic resources for students to engage in higher level thinking. The second is that many of these DLI teachers are international teachers coming from different countries and require work visas. In 2016, the US State Department released a report that requires these teachers to do language exchanges or virtual exchanges with their classroom at least once a year. Compartimos provides the resources in order to make this happen, the actual platform, and is also developed with a research-based scaffolded approach to second language acquisition. Currently, there are many companies who are connecting schools from different countries. However, Compartimos is the only one of these that was built specifically for DLI programs. In addition, it is also the only one that allows teachers to document these virtual exchanges so that they can report this to the State Department and get qualified for their visas. Today, I want to teach you a word in Spanish. Compartimos means let's share. With your help, we can develop bilingual global citizens and have a future that is more collaborative and where people are able to communicate better. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Hi, my name is Zhijun Wen. I'm the founder and CEO of Best Way Chinese, a website for Chinese learners as a second language learners of Chinese. Do you know that over 100 million people around the world are learning Chinese? That's about 1/3 of the whole US population. And the number is increasing very fast in recent years because of China's fast economic development. According to a report by the American Councils for International Education, about 227,000 K-12 students were enrolled in Chinese language courses. There are so many benefits in learning Chinese language. Better job opportunities, better business opportunities, better cognitive abilities, new friends, a new way of viewing the world, and a new way to communicate. Many people want to learn Chinese. Many people want to learn Chinese, and they want to learn it on a one-on-one basis. But that means that there will be a need of over 100 million tutors or teachers in Chinese. Where can we find so many qualified teachers and tutors, and who can offer high-quality courses that can engage students in learning the language effectively and efficiently, but at a lower cost? This is the problem Best Way Chinese will solve. We make use of virtual reality and augmented reality and speech perception technology, and also incorporate latest research in learning sciences and language education to create low-cost but high-quality courses that can engage students in learning the language in individualized, interactive, contextualized, immersive, game-like, and creativity-based learning environments. This way, students can be engaged in learning the language efficiently and effectively. In Best Way Chinese, we'll use a digital instructor named Kleiner. She will guide students through all the activities. And each course will incorporate contains a series of situated and real-life activities. This way, Best Way Chinese offer the best learning experience in Chinese. We stand on the shoulders of Mondelez, ImmerseMe, and Duolingo. We offer features that these competitors don't have. And Best Way Chinese offer the best opportunities for learners of Chinese. Our business model is a premium model. We have a freemium model which offer simple and basic features for free, and advanced and additional features at a premium. And we will market our product by using social media and learning community, and also YouTube channel, and email marketing, and also on-site sales and free trial. In this way, Best Way Chinese will help learners to learn the language and find the best experience in learning Chinese. The next step, we will develop a website, and we will also create materials, and also we will create learning activities, and we also need a fund to really get the project off the ground. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Our last presenter is actually in China. And to present, I asked that she create an MP4, and the computer went to sleep on her. So I'm going to start hitting the play button real quick while I reconnect it, and she'll catch up in midway.
Good afternoon, Professor Journal, my dear classmates, and distinguished guests. I'm Shan Wilson. I'm the founder of MEITE Pitch. MEITE helps Chinese students learn TOEFL and SAT. Do you know that more than 140,000 Chinese international high school students came to US in 2018? All of them are required to pass TOEFL and SAT examination before they apply American universities. However, those students found it very difficult for them to find professional and English teachers. Some of the teachers only focus on teaching tips and tricks instead of improving overall English ability. Therefore, those students found it very difficult for them to adapt to foreign country life. Some of the students, if they cannot pass the examination in the first year, they need to take a second year, which is called a gap year, to prepare the test again, which is really a waste of time and a waste of money. 6 years ago, I was a TOEFL learner. I know exactly what the current Chinese training situation is. Based on my own experience and the problems of my target learners, ISSRO wants to provide professional and efficient English courses. Based on our learners' needs, we will offer online course, on-site course, one-on-one course, and group course. Before each learner starts their course in ISSRO, our course consultants will take on pre-assessment to test their English ability and level, and then customize the course for them. All ISSRO teachers must be qualified to teach English as a second language. They all need to have at least 5 years experience of teaching TOEFL and SAT. At the same time, they need to have American education backgrounds. Moreover, ISSRO has specific teaching research team. We will develop some independent teaching materials such as videos and ebooks for our learners. They can study it after class by themselves. At the same time, we will create some learning community like WeChat, a very popular Chinese instant communication tool. Our learners can ask their questions, share their ideas in this community, and ISSRO teachers will ask their questions and check their homework there. So far, other Chinese organizations are doing the same thing, such as Danghu, Modern, Zhang, and Qin. Those are very famous Chinese training organizations. Compared with them, ISSRO offers professional courses with very affordable price. We also have customization and also independent teaching materials. But I have to say that we do not have any grant so far. Last year, before I came to US, I formed the idea to establish ISSRO. 2 months later, I confirmed the solution. And 3 months later, I got my first paid customer, and then a few of them. Half year later, now, I have already finished my website and videos and 4 ebooks and also teaching curriculum.
Fantastic. That concludes the 12 presentations, and the group that just presented, they will now move back to the high tops in the back of the room where you can ask them questions, play with their prototypes, and engage them in further conversation. I will call it after 25 minutes with some closing remarks, and then we'll adjourn the pitch day. Thank you.
All right, ready to go, Shane? All right, let's go plug your table.
So, let me just
All right, good over here.